welcome to NHL Nightly with your host, Jeremiah Maxwell, aka the Sports Beard, along with Pearlo Wisdom, the NHL handicapper extraordinaire, and Rico and Pearlo, goal-scoring prop dynamo.
Sorry about that. Welcome to NHL Nightly. I'm your host, Jeremiah Maxwell. How's it going? It's opening day. You don't have your Blue Jays hat, Pearlo?
No.
Is that your baseball team? I didn't even know.
Yeah, it is. It's my baseball team, man.
I heard they got beat 12-2 today.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, well.
yeah.
Can't win them all. Guess they're not going to go 182-0.
I don't see it. They're not making the playoffs.
Where am I picking up? Oh, my bad. Sorry. Okay. So Minnesota just scored, by the way, and not by Minnesota Wild. Minnesota Golden Gophers to go up 1-0 on UMass in the first period. 5. Big upset today in college hockey, Pearlo.
Yeah.
Yes, big upset. Cornell beat Michigan State, who a lot of people thought could be the number one team in the country.
Wow.
Huge upset. Yep, huge
Michigan
one.
has a way of doing that, don't they? If I remember correctly.
Who?
Michigan has a way of doing that, don't they?
Michigan State. Michigan has the most national championships behind only Denver. They have 9. Denver has 10. So
I remember when Power and them, they were playing for who did he play for again? Was it Michigan or was it? I think it was.
Oh, UMass just tied it. Our friend Avi. Who? Owen Power. He played for Michigan.
Yeah, he played for Michigan. That team was supposed to do, and they didn't make it that year, right?
They went to the final. They went to the Frozen Four.
The Frozen Four, yeah. But
yeah, I think they lost to Quinnipiac, the team that won it. They lost to the champions.
Yeah.
So they were a very young and inexperienced team. That's the difference. So what, like today, Ohio State, like Avi's saying, I'll tell you right now, they called a phantom hook on Ohio State. Ohio State was dominating BU the first half of the game, and it could have been 6-1 if it wasn't for that Yegorov kid who was a New Jersey Devils draft pick. But he came in mid-season to the BU, and they have 14 NHL drafted players on BU. And they just went off, like Avi says. They won 8-3, Pearlo. They were down at one point 3-2, and it should have been 3-1 or 4-1 or 5-1 just based on the first period. And then they called kind of a weak call on. I thought it was a really bad call on Ohio State, and Ohio State does not take a lot of penalties, and BU led the nation in penalties taken. Now, they did have like 8 penalties taken, but I think they scored twice shorthanded. I mean, I'll tell you right now, that Cole Yzerman kid he's going to be something, because in the NHL today, you don't have to be the big powerful forward. Hell, they don't even call anything in favor of Ovechkin. He got slashed on a breakaway today, slashed blatantly. Can't get a call. One minor. You know, you don't have to be a big, strong guy because they don't give it to you. They're not going to give it to you. I mean, you can be Cole Caulfield and you can score a bunch of goals. That Cole Yzerman kid's going to, I'm thinking now with Cole Yzerman and then that Cal Ritchie kid, New York Islanders are going to have some talent there. They're going to have kind of built on the fly already, sort of. So that's going to be interesting. Did you get to watch? I loved, all the praise of the world for Sidney Crosby. It's unbelievable what he's done. Yeah, I love this from Hot Take Hockey. He goes, Ovechkin gets slashed and no call. Alexander Ovechkin, the same guy 6 away from all time. Shouldn't have garnered more respect than that. Regardless who the player is, that's a slash. Yeah, Ray Ferraro called it. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I have to respond to this because he's absolutely right. But okay. The big news of the day was John Torterella gets fired. So we'll lead with that. But I do want to talk about the Crosby stuff. I don't know, Pearlo. What I mean, are you so shocked they fired John Torterella?
Not after what he said there, I guess. I don't know if it was his way of kind of, because if he would have quit, he wouldn't have got paid for the rest of the season. I don't think
he has a whole nother year left. I think at like $4 million. So yeah, I mean, dude, he basically I didn't want to say it because I respect the guy so much, but dude, he basically said, "Yeah, I'm not going to coach this team." That's what.
I mean, he said he just how did he put it? He said,
"I'll find the comments."
I don't know how to coach a team in this situation, or I can't coach a team like this, or something like that. I mean, and then he backpedaled today, I guess, a little bit. But
he didn't backpedal today, Pearlo. He got fired today.
Well, I know, but they talked to him like before he got fired, and then he got fired anyway. So
I think they fired him.
I think this one hurts him though, because he really wanted to be a Flyers coach. Like really, he said he wouldn't have coached at all if it wasn't for the Flyers. So there's a good chance he doesn't coach anymore. But then he backpedaled because he said he didn't want to retire. So I don't know. Tortorella's weird. I'd love to see coach.
Also, good news. Jet Luchenko's over. He arrived at Allentown, and he'll be able to play in the AHL now for the Flyers. So that's a nice guy. They're going to get in a little bit there. So, and just to talk about Sidney Crosby's 20th season point per game. Okay, guys, I love it, and it's an unbelievable accomplishment. He's a great player. He's one of the best to ever play the game. Okay, they lost 8-2 to the Buffalo Sabres today. Okay, they are minus 50 as a team. Okay, they have a 4.73. They have a 4.66 win percentage on the year. Yeah, I know Crosby having a good year. I think he's minus 23. He's the only guy doing anything on that team worth anything. And I'm not saying it's easier to be a point. He's minus 22. He's minus 22.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what it means. Like, okay, he's been a consistent. We knew he was going to be one of generational offensive players. He's everybody. He's everything we thought he would be. He doesn't need to do a single thing more. He could retire tomorrow, and they'd waive the requirement for him to get in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Great player. I was laughing. People were like, "Oh, Crosby broke an Ovechkin record before Ovechkin did." Okay, well, scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in the league, or keeping the puck out of the net. Scoring goals and keeping the puck out of the net, hardest things to do in this league. Yeah, he's an unbelievable player. He's played with unbelievable players. Count the Hall of Famers. He got to start his career with what some people argue the greatest player of all time, Mario Lemieux. Pretty awesome. Alex Ovechkin didn't even get to play with Peter Bond. He was gone by then. So, it would have been nice to see those, things go differently, but it is what it is. I don't really want to go down this road of being negative. It's a pretty awesome accomplishment. So I think it's cool.
I just want him to get traded and not sit there and suck. Only thing is, though, I got to say, I'm going to give Dubas some time because
I think in 2 years, they're going to be a team. I think in 2 years, they're going to be a team. And Crosby
has been very, very good. So I'm going to give him a chance.
I think what he's done this season, by the way, huge game in Edmonton or in Seattle for Edmonton, and a pretty big game here in Colorado for LA. LA and Colorado both, because people don't remember. People keep forgetting Colorado is in third place. They're 5 points behind Dallas with a game in. They have a game in hand. They played 72, so they have less than 10 games. The theme of this show tonight was going to be, let's talk about the teams with less than 10 games. Are they in or are they out? And we canned it because John Tortorella got fired. And also college hockey started today. There was a bunch of crazy stuff going on. So it's crazy. So Jimmy Snuggerud is the guy who scored tonight, by the way, St. Louis Blues fans. You'll have it. So yeah, I don't think you need to take one over the over, Avi. It's never the argument for me. It's just funny that everybody in their power will do everything they can to diminish what Ovi's done. Yeah, I get, but why are we talking like Crosby can be great and he can get his accolades. He's had them. Minnesota just scored again. Yeah, all right, Andrew. Nice to see you. Avs are LA was on the power play there. I see they didn't score. I've got that game on still. Pearlo, okay. What I said the Wild would win. I was right about that game. We haven't reviewed the games yet. So Senators I thought would beat the Red Wings. I did not expect the Lightning to put up a snowman. I'll tell you what, Pearlo, we were on the Canadians, but I wasn't surprised. I would have taken the Flyers as soon as Tortorella got fired. I was like, they're going to win this. Was on the Wild to win. Of course, doesn't help if Ovechkin can't draw a call. Sabres, I said, watch out for the Sabres. All they're going to do is ruin their draft stock. They beat the Penguins. And I said the Preds, if Ryan Hofer is in, I like the Preds. I don't know why I thought that, but I remember saying
for St. Louis, and
you had it too in your tweet. You were like shaky on them a little bit. You were like,
I was shaky on it because it's the last game of a homestand. They've beaten a whole bunch of people. Now you're going to Nashville before you go to Colorado. It's like whatever.
Okay, so I'm glad Avi brought this up. So we've got Avi Hoffman in the chat, our mod, and by the way, Rick, I see your comments and stuff. Yeah, that's because that's because the Washington is a class organization. Unlike the referees of the NHL, Rick. But yes, very awesome. I didn't get to watch the end because the big upset, are you talking about Cornell beating Michigan State? We talked about it already. Okay, so here we go. Avi, you say this is, so right now, they're in secure spot with 75 points. Below them are the Islanders. They've played the same amount of games, 74 points. The Rangers are below them. They also have 74 points. However, the Rangers have 72 games played, so they have less than 10 games. I believe the Rangers are going to get smoked by Anaheim tomorrow. Anaheim has been playing, and Trouba, it's a Trouba train revenge game. You marked it right here. I'm calling it. Bet the farm on the Anaheim Ducks to beat the Rangers. Montreal has got a tough, brutal schedule. We knew this. They've got to man up and win some games. This Philly one was not one they could afford to lose. So they're going to have to win some games now. So what do you think, Pearlo? Do you think Montreal has put their thing in jeopardy? I think Islanders could get in. I think they've been playing better. I trust that team's goaltending and their veteran leadership more than I trust Montreal.
No, I don't. I don't agree. I think the Islanders are going to choke like usual. Once the pressure's on, they're going to choke.
They've been in the playoffs like every year, the last whatever they were in last year.
Yeah, but they choked down. They just barely made it in down the stretch. But I think they're choking.
They made it. All you got to do is make it.
They almost. It was just because everybody was losing and they barely got in. I don't see it. I don't see it with the Islanders this year. Montreal, I mean, that was a tough spot for Montreal with that coaching fire, so I'm not going to give it. Now they got Carolina tomorrow. That's going to be a tough game.
I think they can win that game. That's tough playing them back-to-back.
It's a back-to-back situation that's difficult. Yeah.
I think teams have kind of done well on back-to-backs this year when we've said they wouldn't, but I think they have. It does suck they have a back-to-back. Canucks Blue Jackets is a huge game too because the Blue Jackets aren't out of it yet. In the East. Yeah, God. Let me get NHL.com. I want to get the scan. I don't want to keep flipping between both and stuff, but okay. So yeah. Right now, Islanders are at here. I'm just going to pull it up on the screen so you all can see. All right. This is where we stand. I see Columbus is in good shape because they've only played 70 games.
This is where Monahan back. They might have a chance. Yeah,
I think they have Monahan back. I think he's back.
I think now that they have Monahan back. I said, yeah, and they just got Sillinger too.
These are the 5. Oh, that's a nice get back. These are the 5 teams for the final 2 wildcard spots. I think we can agree Ottawa's in, right? Ottawa made it. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
yeah.
give me-
Yeah.
You can. No one can hear you
I don't
nod.
think I had to
So,
say anything. They're up too far. I
yeah.
don't think
Yeah.
there's-
No. You need to say something. We're on a show, so like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
talk. Okay. Montreal Canadiens. Do you think they get that final wild card spot, or is it the Islanders, Rangers, Blue Jackets? I think if I had to bet money, it's got to be the Blue Jackets. Yeah, I know they won tonight.
DJ's come back here. I think they get their mojo back. Yeah.
DBJ, we all about the Johnny Gaudreau, Johnny Hockey, right
now
there.
Now the Monahan's back. They have a shot. That's for sure.
Let's get the Johnny Gaudreau thing in the picture. Johnny Hockey, let's go. Okay,
Yeah.
That is the team I want to see make it more than anyone. The team I least want to see make it are the New York Rangers because they're stupid shit-talking fans. But I would not be sad to see the Islanders or the Canadiens make it either. I think they all deserve it. It might come down to 82, Avi. It literally might. But the highest percentage chance, you look at the win percentage, right now it's Montreal. They have the highest percentage. But I think they have one of the tougher schedules left. Okay. Let's go look at the West. I think the West is a tighter race. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so Minnesota, I think they've secured a spot in like Ottawa. They're in, right? Minnesota's in. Correct? Yes? Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Is that
now that they won this one, but yeah, they're in a tough spot, but I think they're in. Yeah.
They're in. They got 9 games left, but so does St. Louis now. Vancouver has 10 left, so they have an outside shot, and the Calgary Flames have 12 left. And the Utah Hockey Club's out for me. I actually have.
They're done. Yeah.
You can't lose 8-0 and call yourself a playoff team. You're finished. But I just don't understand why that team was not competitive all the way down earlier.
Well, they played Malka 17 games in a row. That's one reason, because they had no backup that they were confident in. So. But
yeah, I like your Mishkov. I see you hit your Mishkov.
Mishkov over 1.5 goals. Yeah, plus 2,000.
Well, didn't that one goal got changed, or did he end up?
I didn't know that, and I was celebrating, and then he scored another one. I thought he got a hattie, and it was his second tonight. I'm like, what? I thought I already got that in the first period.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So who's that final Western wild card? Rick says he thinks the Blues are for real.
Yeah, I think the Blues make it in now. It's pretty obvious that they're they're on a heater for sure. We'll see how much they hold on to it, but they got the weakest schedule going on in the West. I think it's probably I'm not going to tell you who. I'm going to say who I want. I want it to be Calgary.
I think it's going to be Calgary.
I want it to be Calgary.
I think it's Calgary. I think Calgary plays with heart. In fact, I keep having problems getting this game on. I don't know what's going on there.
I like the way Calgary plays, and I want Wolf to win the Calder.
Oh, I don't. I think so that's the thing. I think if Montreal makes it, Hudson wins. I think if Calgary makes it,
probably.
I think Wolf wins. Richard Clay, Blues.
I'd still say
yes,
Wolf.
Blues. Yes, Snuggeroo. Well, they got to lose, Richard, soon as Minnesota's out, which could be tonight. I think that's tied. I had UMass going, so they're playing now. They could be by the end of the weekend. Snuggerud could be with the Blues. If you go, I talked to Ken Hughes at the Frozen Four. If you go there and there's a big time play, like I guarantee you, if I don't see Chris Patrick there, if BU is not BU, if BC is in the Frozen Four, Chris Patrick will be there for the Capitals. They're going to sign Ryan Leonard immediately upon his exit. So Dallas just went up. Hold on.
Sorry, Dallas just went up 2-1.
Yeah, you're good. I wasn't holding you on. I was muting so my dog because my dog.
Blues came back in the third and are up 3-2 on the Preds. Two goals by Holloway.
That's a huge yes. Thank you. Avi was telling us in the class, in the chat too. I'm sorry, Avi. I was behind the thing there because we were looking at the standings. But yes, that's crazy. That's huge. The 5:59 left to go. I took that game.
I had team total over Blues 2.5 and 3.5. I thought it was dead in the water, and here they come back in the third. Jeez. Nice.
Okay. I have that game up. All right, I had that game up. Yeah, no score in the Edmonton game. I also forgot that the Leafs were playing the Sharks, but that game doesn't drop till 10:30. I don't know if we'll even be live till then because this is going to be a short show tonight, guys, because tonight's wife's 40th birthday. So,
oh, wow.
Yep.
Say happy birthday for me. Awesome.
Yep, I will. Yep. And it's going to be a short one tonight. Okay. So, and there's so many good games. It's crazy, but it's nuts. 2 goals in 22 seconds, Richard Clay. Richard, remind me, you are a Blues fan too, right? I believe you are. And Richard, thanks for chiming in on X. We get so much shine on X, but we don't get a lot of participation. So, yep, the big 4-0, Avi. So, pretty cool, pretty happy. 19 years we've been together this year. This will be our 19th year.
Wow. Awesome.
Keeps getting better. Pretty good. So, we're lucky. Yes, that's right. Okay, yeah. I'm so stoked for the Blues. Richard, I won't be that's a huge win for them, man. That's a huge win. I mean, I feel like the Blues just need to win out because the teams behind them, you just put all the pressure on them because they have games in hand. Calgary has games in hand. Like Calgary could afford to lose. Oh, Dallas is up 3-1. Calgary's not winning this game.
No.
Yeah, and Dallas is a wagon. By the way, did you watch the Dallas Edmonton game? Edmonton kind of made a run late to make it look respectable, but it was pretty much 4-0 most of the game. But then Mikko Rantanen hit Skinner, and it was complete accident. And I saw the Edmonton media just losing their minds about why there wasn't a response because it was a complete accident. Like he didn't mean to hit Skinner. His knee brushes up against Skinner's head as Skinner's like laid out all angel style after he dove forward. I don't think Rantanen could have done anything to avoid moving him.
Yeah. I don't
Did
know.
You think that was a dirty play whatsoever by Rantanen that required his face?
It wasn't, but I don't think it matters if it's an accident or not.
Okay, but
you're not going to read the guy's mind.
Next game, you can drop the gloves or something.
Yeah, they won't though, and that's the problem. That's the reason why.
No, I think they will. They will. Darnell Nurse or somebody's going to drop the gloves next game. I think.
Darnell Nurse not going to do nothing.
Well, sorry, Kane is the guy. Corey Perry will drop the gloves in. Darnell Nurse, Corey Perry.
Old 40 Corey Perry. I'm sorry, they have nobody to drag him into the war. Corey Perry can't skate anymore. It's embarrassing. He should be gone. I said this at the beginning. I'm surprised they made the playoffs. It's pretty amazing that they made the playoffs, to tell you.
Who?
I don't even know how they do. Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, I think the West is down really bad.
If they were in the Atlantic, do you think Edmonton Oilers make the playoffs?
I already said this, Perlo. Already said if they were in
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. If they're in the Atlantic, they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, and now we'll see because this McDavid injury looks worse than it's supposed to be, and he's not going to be back when they said so. But I mean, the good thing is you hope.
Draisaitl comes back.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
As long as you got Skinner and Picard, I don't. It doesn't matter. They're gonna lose to LA in the first round. It'll be over, and we won't have to talk about it anymore. Well, next year, who knows what they'll do next year? Sign Bouchard to $13 million, and I don't know.
Yeah. Here.
This is so cool. The Capitals wait to shake hands with the future Hall of Famer Marc-Andre Fleury. He and Ovechkin, longtime 20-year rivals. As the Caps show their respects to one of the game's great ambassadors.
That's awesome.
Hold on.
Who do you think initiated
per
that
ESPN
of Marc-Andre Fleury? You think that was Ovechkin? Legend.
I don't know how it wouldn't be.
You never really know.
Why is the banner taking my screen off?
Who comes up with the idea? But when you look at the Capitals, coaches are walking back on the ice here.
Okay. All right. They came back and shook his hand. I don't want to get banned.
There's very few players that garner the amount of respect league-wide, unfailingly.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Washington's always been a class organization for sure. No doubt about it.
Yeah. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, Rick, thank you. I didn't get to see it. I missed it because I was trying to get the show set up and stuff. So, all right. That's it, guys. We're going to be back Monday with a bunch of information on the college hockey show, recap of all the games that are played. And we have a bunch of games this weekend. I would say, what's your can't miss game, Pearlo, that you got to watch? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got 5 games between the next 3 days.
Oh, if you put me on the spot here, okay.
No, you're good. You don't have to. You don't have to have one.
Saturday. Let's see Saturday. Flames Oilers. Gotta watch that. Even without
Battle Alberta probably has a little.
That'll be a barn burner, that one.
Maple Leafs Kings is a good game. Maple Leafs Kings at home. That's a really good test for the Kings. Like the Leafs have been playing
for Rangers, that'll be good.
No. I mean, if the Rangers don't win that game, their freaking season is completely
I bet you they
over.
don't. I'll bet you I'm totally off the Rangers after some of those losses that they had in brutal spots. They're done. Avalanche Blues would be awesome.
Yeah, Avalanche Blues is a really good one. Yep, Avalanche Blues is a really good one. Sunday. Panthers, Canadians. I heard actually Friday the Panthers are playing the Utah Hockey Club. I heard Brad Marchand might make his debut in that game. So if he's in that game, he'll definitely be in this Canadians game. That's a huge game for the Habs. Obviously Sabres Caps. Sabres been playing good hockey, so there's no convincing.
I feel sorry for the Canadians because they're probably not winning that one either.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, and then I like Maple Leafs Ducks Sunday too. That'll be a good game in the late one. All right, hey everybody, have a great weekend. I appreciate all you guys. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. Enjoy all the college hockey action. We will have the Frozen Four decided by the end of this weekend. So Mike and I will know who we're going to see there. And I'm going to put in some requests to interview some people and stuff. So it'll be good. I appreciate you. Thank you so much to everybody that supports this channel. We're almost at 1,200 subscribers. We're just growing and growing. It's because of Pearlo and Rico and Mike, the Degenerate Bostonians' hard work. And all you fans telling everybody about it. We really appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe, share. Have a great night, everyone. I appreciate you all. Thank you, and hasta mañana.